I'm so excited to film this video because it's going to get rid of a bunch of empties for me. Spoiler alert. Yeah, this is a very successful empties video. So let's just jump into it because there's quite a bit. First and the biggest is the Bosley Revive Volumizing Conditioner. Technically this conditioner is for people who have visibly thinning hair. So long story, try to cut it short. I used to work at a hair distributor and we had a client who just finished going through chemo who lost a lot of her hair, and we recommended this product to her, and she came back about 6 months and she started having like a little bit of peach fuzz growing. So that was really exciting. I will say I don't know the science behind hair growth after chemo, if the cells die or if they just need like something to help revive them. So it could have been life. It also could have maybe been the help of a product. So not saying it's what helped her, I'm just saying it was just really exciting. So my grandmother started getting some thinning in her hair and I was like, you know what, I've heard good things about this, so I got her the shampoo and conditioner of this and her hair stopped thinning. So it didn't come back, it didn't get any thicker, it just stopped thinning. So again, not saying it's the product, just saying it's a happy coincidence. So I got some for my dad as well because he has some bald spots too and he started getting peach fuzz in those areas. So again, happy coincidence. So move forward to why we bought this. John smacked his head really good on a bar one time and he's just got this tiny little bald spot in the back of his head from where he smacked it. And I was like, you know what? I've heard such amazing things. I've seen great things with like even people in our family with this. Let's try it. I unfortunately don't have any good news to report. It made zero difference on that spot in his head. So it's always possible because it is a damaged skin that, you know, it's a scar. It's probably never going to come back, but it was worth a try. One thing I will say, this is one of those shampoos and conditioners that are super tingly and like very stimulating on your scalp. So when I cut all my hair off and I started trying to regrow my hair, I 100% use this like all the time, and I feel like my hair did grow a little bit faster, but I also did it over the course of the summertime, which your hair does tend to grow faster in the summertime too. So do I think this is like miracle product? Probably not, but I do think that it probably does kind of aid with things, is what I'm gonna say. However, I personally do not like the conditioner. I find the conditioner would be great if you have very short or lack of hair that you just kind of wanted like a quick little conditioning rinse, but for somebody who has like really long hair, I don't find that this really has conditioning agents to it. It's more stimulating. The shampoo, on the other hand, I would recommend that for days, whether it's to help with visible thinning, whether it's to help with bald spots, or if you're just kind of like me and you like that tingliness on your scalp that makes it feel like it's helping your hair grow. Love the shampoo. Wouldn't recommend the conditioner. All right, that was a long rant for just a product. Let's try and make this a little bit faster. Origin's Modern Friction Cleansing Oil with Radiance Boosting White and Purple Rice. Love this. I wouldn't repurchase it right now just because I'm trying to just purchase cruelty-free products on a go forward, and Origins is not cruelty-free. However, when it comes to makeup removers, I found this worked awesome. I've been using some other things lately that have been a little bit lackluster. I tried a makeup remover the other day that felt like I was sliding wax and oil around my face. This, however, it felt great. It went on like an oil, it broke up all my makeup, it got everything off in one go. And the thing that I also love about this is that it emulsifies really easily with water, so it rinses away like nothing. Like there's no greasy residue, no nothing. So even on really dry days when I wasn't wearing makeup, this was a nice way to cleanse my face without it feeling stripped. So really do enjoy this. Sad it's not cruelty free because I would like to purchase it in the future, so Origins, get on it. What else do we got? Another product that's not cruelty free is Sephora's Citrus Brush Cleaner. Love this. I felt like it did clean my brushes really nice. It did kind of leave a little bit of an oily residue on them, but the citrus scent was absolutely amazing. However, I've now switched to something else. I don't know if that product's cruelty free. I didn't look into it before I bought it. I'm new to this. It's gonna take a little bit, but I know that this one's not. But I did enjoy this one, so if they ever change their ways, I would consider getting this again, but I don't think I'd make it my number one. I think I'd go between this one and something more deep cleansing and kind of switch back and forth. All right, we got the OLEHENRIKSEN Vitamin Plus. Now this is an old OLEHENRIKSEN product. It has now been replaced oh, what was it replaced with? It's still in a green packaging, and I think it's called Counterbalance. It's the mattifying cream in the green line. I do believe it's a little bit different, but the idea behind this product and that other product, it's like that new one is the baby product that came from this one. As for me, I like the smell of it. It does have that nice kind of purifying, detoxifying scent, so like sage and tea tree and eucalyptus, like that kind of sort of smell, so it was really nice. I, on the other hand, don't have oily skin, so I did find that it wasn't moisturizing enough for me. However, that was kind of obvious going into it, so mainly for me, I use this because it smelled nice, and then I would just kind of use it on the areas that got a little oilier. So if you are oily skinned, you might enjoy these products. If you're not, I would suggest not trying them. I'm not going to buy dry spray again, let me just put it that way. I have a huge collection of dry spray because I did a couple of jobs for them, and I ended up with what I thought was just going to be a couple of months supply of deodorant that ended up now being like 2 years of deodorant. So we got the Degree Men MotionSense dry spray in Cool Rush, and then Degree MotionSense dry spray in Daisy Fresh. Oddly enough, for a floral scent, this is not that bad. It's actually pretty nice. And this one, the Cool Rush, it's more kind of like that fresh, outdoorsy cologne scent. I find that these are the two best ones that I've tried from that line yet, but they both are ones that'll leave like a white cast. So if you have like a favorite black sweater, like someone did, it will stain the armpits of your sweater white, and I have no idea how the hell to get that out of there. My grandmother doesn't know how to help me get it out of there, so I'm pretty sure my sweater is done. However, my sweater is like 6 years old, so, but yeah, dry spray will stain your pits white. What else do we got? This Paris Collection Nail Enamel in 567. Oddly enough, it looks like a white nail polish with emerald flakes. It's actually a clear nail polish with emerald flakes, so I have no idea why it turned white. Yeah, it's one of those ones that was more base than glitter, so you had to build it up a lot to get the emerald glitter payoff, and quite honestly, it only goes with certain colors, so I wasn't the biggest fan of it. Happy it's gone. There wasn't a lot of it left in here, and yeah, I'm not too excited about using up glitter nail polishes anymore. They all just kind of make me sad. Something that was nice that seems completely unnecessary and I would not try again, but it was nice to try. Wouldn't try again, wouldn't buy in the future, but was nice to try, is the Darphin Eye Sorbet mask. It's just kind of like a very hydrating, moisturizing mask that you just put underneath your eyes and then you wipe away as I throw it. It was hydrating. It did feel nice and revitalizing under my eyes, but yeah, you can do face masks that give you the same thing, and it's a lot cheaper. So, and plus all Darphin products seem to be heavily fragranted, which I'm pretty sure is just part of the branding. It's like one of their things. So enjoyed it, not so much the scent, but like the actual feeling of it on my skin. Wouldn't recommend it, wouldn't use it again. We have Barefoot Venus Coconut Kiss Mango Butter Bath Bliss. Essentially, it's a very finely milled, almost like an Epsom salt, it's more like Epsom powder, and it smelled extremely like coconut. As a bath bliss, as it calls itself, I was not too overly impressed with it. One thing I will say, however, slightly cracking this open, leaving it in your sock drawer or your underwear drawer, oh my god, it helped freshen things up so nicely. Like, I think I would use this, even put it on a heat vent or beside a heat vent to help kind of just freshen up a room. Loved it for that, but as a bath product, it was okay. Nothing special, but a sock deodorizer, oh hell yes. Something else, we got the Polar Block in 203006. I use this on my toes, mainly my baby toe, because I've broken my baby toe a couple of times, so it's now kind of like sideways and it rubs against my shoes and it gets this thick kind of callus along my cuticle line, and I like to just buff it off. Too much information, sorry. Not really sure, but yeah, so that's what I use it for. It works really good. Probably repurchase it, it's like 50 cents. Well, we'll repurchase it. We have Smitten Tahitian Vanilla Cupcake Bath Bombs. These were so bloody cute. I'll put a picture like right here. But not practical, not very efficient. You put these in the bath and like some parts fizz, but then they just kind of break off and leave chunks that don't really dissolve. You literally have to go in there and break it up with your hand, like they're very hard. I wonder if it just has to do with something to keep the shape of it. Like I said, they are really cute, so just not practical. It didn't really work, but stupid cute. Next we have Teavana Gingerbread flavored black tea. It was good. I prefer the rooibos gingerbread from DavidsTea. I don't even think Teavana's around anymore. Don't quote me on that, but I know in our city all the stores have shut and Starbucks doesn't even promote the name anywhere anymore, so I'm pretty sure they're gone. But yeah, I definitely preferred DavidsTea over them because they also made you buy 100 grams minimum when you bought tea, where at DavidsTea you could buy as low as like 20 grams. Moving on to DavidsTea, we have pumpkin pie matcha. I prefer unflavored matcha. I've now come to that conclusion. I've tried the mint, I've tried the vanilla. Vanilla is probably my closest favorite, but I find there's more sugar in here than there is matcha, so I don't like that. One that we've repurchased over and over and over again is the raspberry cream pie. This is a rooibos tea. It makes really good lattes. It makes really great iced lattes. You can drink it hot, you can drink it cold, with milky non-dairy products, without them as well. Like, it's a very versatile product and it's so freaking delicious. And you don't actually, like, John really loves sweet teas. I don't like sweet teas, and that's one that he doesn't put as much sugar into it. So it's one of those already naturally sweet, but not stevia sweet, just naturally sweetened. So really like that. And last product, this looks pathetic. I have 10 Starbucks pumpkin spice latte via Instants. I will say, I feel like I'm over the pumpkin spice train. I feel like my basic white girl level just depleted. Got no Uggs, got no down-filled vest, and no longer enjoy pumpkin spice lattes. So sorry Starbucks, but clearly I gave it a try and I gave you my money, but going forward you probably won't see it unless you bring back gingerbread lattes. Just saying. Alright, so that is my empties for, well, empties for winter and the last empties of 2018. I think we did really damn good this time around, and you know what? My only goal for 2019 is just to do better than I did this year, and I think we can do that. So thank you for checking in. Thank you for watching me get rid of my empties throughout the year of 2018. I do have a couple more things to wrap up before the end of the year, so I will definitely see you before then. But until then, this is getting long and dragged out. Sorry guys. Love you. Bye.